Good morning, guys. I am just popping in to talk a little bit about what I've been reading. I think this is going to be a longer vlog just because I'm going to go away for the weekend just with a couple of girlfriends. I'll be reading quite a bit. I'm going to take crochet because it's a driving trip, so I will crochet a bit. Right now, as far as crochet is concerned, I have like 3 half-done projects right now. I got one at my desk at work. I have axolotl that I showed you earlier that I haven't worked on. And then I got enamored by another pattern. That's what happened. So I was watching, I forgot who I was watching. I'll look it up and link her channel below. But she was making these goldfish pillows, and I mean like the goldfish cracker. So let me show you guys that because I've been working on one. I just started it last night because I had the perfect color, I thought, for a not the perfect color, but I have a yellow blanket yarn that I don't know what I use that for, but I somehow I barely use any of it, so it's a lot of it left. And so I wanted to show you guys such a cute pattern. Some of the things that I likely will work on the next couple of days. So let me find this. Let's see. It's called Colorful Fish Crackers Crochet Pattern by Cuddle Roo Shop. And let me get a good picture. Look at them. They are so cute. The pattern is a paid-for pattern on Etsy. It cost $4, and I went ahead and got that because I really wanted to make it. So let me show you that real quick before I talk about the books. Hold on. So look, it's working up pretty fast. I literally started last night. I do a small group Zoom meeting every Wednesday night with some folks from my church, and I was not leading the thoughts, so I got a chance to just sit and crochet and try to keep myself awake. I don't know, something that's on it there. I'll get that off later. But I think this is that, I don't know, sunshine, but I don't know. It's not the school bus yellow, because I think the school bus yellow is a little bit more mustardy. But anyway, that is how far I have gotten on that. I have a half-finished axolotl at work, and then I have a half-finished axolotl right here. And not even half, I've just started the axolotl at work. This one, at least I'm ready to do the body, just the head is done. So yeah, I'm getting that done. And these are not gonna have any safety eyes. Every facial feature, every other feature will be embroidered. So I chose to use a what is this, a L with this. It's just easier on my hands. This is the older Bernat blanket, so the formulation is a little bit rough. So, but it's easy on me to do it with this. So that'll be a project that I'm gonna finish. As far as the trip goes, though, I think I'm going to use that cotton that I won from Dana from Wanderlust Crochet, the Cascade Nifty cotton that was sent to me from Bigfoot Yarns. Thank you guys. Thank you again. Hey, Dana. So what I think I'm going to make, it just dawned on me this morning. I don't want to take amigurumi because then I would have to bring stuffing, and I don't want to bring stuffing. So I think what I'm going to do is bring those 2 hanks, bring the appropriate crochet hook and a stitch marker, and I think I'm going to work on Angela Wilson has a she is our cousin Angie. Hey Angie. Hey cousin. She Loving Every Stitch by Ruby Baby. That's the name of her channel. And she just put up a crochet head wrap do-rag, and I think it's a tutorial, and I'm going to, sorry, that's her channel. I'm trying to see if is there anywhere I can find a picture. I know she does have it on Instagram. So hold on one second. So here's the do-rag written pattern, which I might just buy because easier for me. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I'm definitely gonna buy this in a few minutes before the day is over. But that's the do-rag. And y'all know I wear head wraps, and I just realized that this cotton yarn would be perfect to make the do-rag. It's so nice, you know. I'm really gonna do that. So that's what I think my crochet is going to be, and it's different ways you can wear the do-rag, the head wrap. I love her head, her wig head that she uses to model her things. Really nice. Anyway, I think that's gonna be my trip pick. My getaway crochet, and then I'm taking a couple of books. I got to decide what books, but for sure, let's talk about the books that I'm currently reading to give you an update. And then I got to go to work, y'all. So I wanted to talk to you about the audiobook. So guys, I almost always am gonna have a audiobook going and a physical book going. Currently on audio, I am reading When We Believed in Mermaids by Barbara O'Neill. I'm listening to that on audio. And I am really close to getting done with it, but it is so interesting. It's so good. I enjoy the readers, the folks that are actually reading the book. There is a story of two sisters who grew up in a tumultuous home. One of them ends up going left, and the other one is straight and narrow. And then something tragic happens, or so we think, to the one that's, you know, as you would expect, the one that was all out there and wild. You're thinking, oh my gosh, you know, if anybody, there's going to be tragedy, it's going to be her. But before that happens, they all suffer the tragedy of an earthquake which rocks their entire world. And then as they get older, they go different ways. And now when you first start the book, they are not even, you know, the one that's wild is not in the life of the one that is on the straight and narrow. But it's such a good book, very well done, very well developed characters. And I'm really enjoying it because I don't want to spoil it in case anybody wants to read it. I do recommend it. I'm enjoying it. So I wanted to say that. Then I started my next Bachman, and this is Britt Marie Was Here. And I enjoy Bachman so much. He writes these. I told my husband that he's kind of like one of these Bachman characters where, excuse me, the lead character is curmudgeonly but kind, and that is Britt Marie. And Britt Marie finds her, and I love the way that Frederick Bachman reveals the things about his character. You see the characters acting a certain way, and then eventually as the story unfolds, you find out why they act the way that they do, and there's always something behind it. And what I like about that is that it's kind of like a life lesson, right? People are acting in ways that may offend you, they may hurt you, and a lot of times if you're on the receiving end of that hurt, you just really don't have the time, the patience to really consider that person and how they may have gotten here. In the Abby Jimenez book that I read on the last blog, just for the summer, one of the female main character would say things like, and she'd been through a lot, and she would always say, if you have an opportunity to choose empathy, just choose that. Choose empathy over anger and hostility, and such great advice that's hard. If you have to practice that, right? You have to be in practice for that to be your response if somebody is hurting you. But it makes me think about these Bachman characters, because when you first meet them, this is the third one, and in every one, when you first meet them, you think you know. And then you find out as he slowly but surely fills in all of the background and the blanks that you don't know about. And then you get to understand why somebody is acting the way they are. And if we could just do that in everyday life, that would be great. I would love to be able to do that. But you definitely have to practice it. It's not, our automatic response is to defend ourselves, right? If somebody's coming at us, or I know for me, if somebody is not even coming at me, but they're acting a certain way towards somebody else, I'm like, well, you're not going to get a chance to act like that towards me because I'm going to keep you over there, you know, whatever. But anyway, I enjoyed that about what Bachman's stories say and teach you about the human condition. That's what I really love. And it's, anyway, that's where I'm at. I am on page 81. I want y'all to see my little chimmy bookmark. My favorite of the BTS gang. You know I got to get them in. I got to say something about them if I can. I really I'm enjoying this Bachman. I think I started it. I started yesterday or day before. Yesterday, I think I started it day before yesterday. Yesterday, I took mostly a break from this because right now at work, they have me doing things that I don't normally do. Someone decided that since my boss is on vacation that I should cover somebody else's office, whatever. And so I'm doing that, but doing work that I'm not used to, though I can do it. I've been doing it. I just feel so stressed, you know, by it all. And I feel way more relaxed when I'm doing the work that I normally do. And so I really been so tired. So yesterday was not a great reading day, but I got a good night's sleep, got up this morning and got some reading in, and I'm excited. I'm taking the book with me anyway, but I usually am not able to really, even on my lunch break, I have a hard time concentrating on it. So I'm crocheting more and just listening to podcasts and things like that. So anyway, I think that's it. That's all. It's a long clip. It's gonna be a long vlog if I don't split it up. So honestly, this might be the beginning of a new crafty week. I think I'm gonna end out the other vlog once I finish the one of the axolotls. That'll be on the last vlog, and you'll see that this is gonna be the beginning of a new crafty reading vlog, because it's gonna be way too long if I pile this all together. Anyway, I'll see you in the next clip. Bye.
Someone is a naughty girl. No. My goodness.
Yes, the biggest koi fish ever. Biggest ever.
Oh, they're so pretty. They're so coming.
All right, guys, this is Saturday, the first full day of our girls trip, and I'm out here. I get up early, no one else does, so I'm showered, I'm out and about, walking around the property. There's a little duck. Can you guys see the duck? There's a duck, a couple ducks. It's really pretty here. Just in San Diego. It's like a 2.5 hour drive from LA. And it's really cute here. Alright, this is a nice little area. I'm gonna sit in and read my book. Looks like you can turn the fire on, but it's nice out, so I don't need the fire. I'm just gonna sit here and read. When the girls get up, we'll go to breakfast. Okay, bye.
For his mom.
Probably trying to catch up. Yep.
She said, I told you to come on. Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay, she was like, look, I'm gone. Oh my God. There she is. Where's baby? Oh, she's moving. Look at them. Oh, I'm so glad they came back.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. It tucked right up. Look at it. Look. Drinky drink. chilling. Alright guys, look, I am on a girls trip. I'm showing y'all what I treated myself to while we're out. So of course all of us are bookish who are on this little girls trip. So we went to a bookstore. I got this one. Oops, here's my receipt. Family Lore by Elizabeth Acevedo. Crossing to Safety by Wallace Stegner. And then I don't even know who the author of Uglies is. Who's the author, y'all? Hold on. I don't know, y'all. Scott Westerfield. So I got 3 books. Then we went to TJ Maxx. And look, this is my prize right here. A puffy bag with kissy lips. Love it. Then I got some skincare stuff, like some makeup removing wipes. TJ Maxx is a great place to go and get this because all of these, it was $4.99. Got a little Korean skincare. Look, okay, y'all. I needed lotion because I forgot to bring it. Got that. But look, I just have to show you these. They don't have a lot of curb appeal when you first look at them, but look at them on my feet. Look at them on my feet, guys. Oh, look. Wait, hold on, y'all. Look. Look at how cute. On my feet. These are Crocs. Very cute. Got those. Got a top. Can you see the top? Very cute. Got that for Steve. Got him some, he loves cool pins. So I got that. All right, that's it. That's the haul, y'all. That's the haul. This is my current read. And yeah. Boom. That's it. Bye. See you in the next clip. Y'all, I forgot to show you the earrings. Look at how pretty, right? Okay, bye. This is verbatim. You wanted me to do it again? Crime. Science fiction.
I just took a picture of Stephen King and then here's Cujo over here. Cujo looked a lot more. That's not Cujo.
So here's what happened. We found out about these puppies from a friend. So basically, you guys know the lady who used to keep Jordan. Her name is Mama Bell. Well, her daughter was helping someone place a litter of 8 puppies, and I don't know what came over me, but at some point I just said, okay. And so this is Bella. She is the cutest. And but she was supposed to come after we got back from our vacation, so I had been super worried about what to do with her. But fortunately for us, our friends have her sister. Her sister's name is Harper, and they graciously agreed to care for Bella while we are gone. She is too young to travel, and as you can see, she is my dog. Anyway, that's it. Bye. Hey guys, I have not done a lot of crocheting because we do have a little pup. Hopefully by now I've put in a little bit of footage. If not, I'll put it in afterwards. She's the cutest ever. We have had her since Tuesday. So, she's a baby. You got to do the things, but mostly Jordan is doing the things because we got to go to work. Anyway, she's wonderful. We probably need her for so many reasons. She's going to be good for us. Hopefully we'll be good for her too. Anyway, I'm being a yarn fairy. This box is chock full of yarn and some books, and it's going to be sent off today to a special person. And because Bella, that's our puppy, she she's forcing me to get rid of things. I got to get room for her, so it's helping me to be motivated to get rid of things. And so there will be some more yarn fairy boxes going out soon. But anyway, there you go. I'm just choosing people that I want to choose. It's not a contest. Anyway, there you go. Bye. Hey guys. So not a lot of crochet. I'm gonna try and do a little bit because the puppy is sleeping. She is so active, but you know, in between those bursts of energy, she has to go to sleep. So funny. I don't remember the last time I had a puppy. But I'm from the Midwest. Grew up on the south side of Chicago, and there was no pampering of dogs. I know that for sure. And we are definitely gentler and kinder these days when we train animals, and so we're in the midst of all the things. Now she is only 11 weeks old, and you've seen video of her by now. And she cannot really be out and about until she is 16 weeks old. And by then she would have had all of her shots, her boosters, and then she'll be safe to be around other people. But for now, she is in the house, and oh my goodness, in the apartment that was already too small for the Thompson family. And over cluttered. So anyway, I have been paring down, which is a good thing, and I'm so unwilling to let go of my yarn, but I have to, and so I needed to anyway, and having Bella is helping me. So you saw one clip of the yarn fairy box, but I'll send out 2 more yarn fairy boxes. One of them was the prize for the winner of our hidden giveaway. I think it was 2 videos ago. Not a lot of people commented, and so I think people just didn't watch it all the way through, because it was definitely hidden and built into you know, kind of inserted into the video, and we'll be doing those again. It was fun, and the winner, the box was filled up with what we showed in the video, plus some additional things. So the winner was Lori Gray. Hey Lori. And I have already mailed it, so I'm so proud of myself, because I am going on vacation in just a few days, and by the time you see this, I'll probably already be on vacation. We would have dropped off our pup to our friends, and we probably, let's see, will we even be back? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, by the time you see this, we'll definitely be on vacation, and I haven't done a lot of crochet. But anyway, since I'm leaving on Tuesday, I just had this determination that I was going to send off a couple of boxes today. And there's still yarn. Steve has a few people. He has a student, and he has 2 other teachers who really like, they crochet. And I've given them, for this last 6 months, I've been giving away yarn, and it's still too much. Yes, it's still too much. And I'm giving away mostly my acrylics, because I'm not leaning toward using acrylics these days. I am mostly using the plushy yarns. I've kept some acrylics. Excuse me, I look I look a mess. Anyway, I've given away I've kept some. I'm definitely keeping some, but I found like a whole container, and I still have a ton of yarn in storage. But just for the yarn that's here taking up space, I really had thought that I had given away, or at least put in storage, a bunch of my acrylics. But I found, when I was trying to rearrange things so we could move about a little bit more freely once the dog got here, I found like a bunch of acrylic that I need to let go of. And so I've been sending off these yarn fairy boxes, and I am so proud of myself that I got 2 of them sent off today. So that's exciting. I can't wait for the recipients to receive. So that's 3 yarn fairy boxes out the door. And no more until I get back from vacation. But at least I got those done, which is amazing. So basically, today is Saturday. We leave on Tuesday morning. So I have to we have to all get ready, get packed to go. In addition, I have to get Bella packed and delivered to our friend. She has a crate, so we got to take the crate. We've got to take her carrier, which we will take her in the carrier over to their place. I'm not sure if we need to bring her bed because she really sleeps in the crate. That's one thing about her. She's not potty trained. She's you know, some work has been done, and she gets to she mostly uses the puppy pads, but you know, she's a baby, and so she doesn't always get it right. So there's been lots of, you know, us trying to figure it out and figure out how to train her. I bought a whole book when we were in at the bookstore. You would have seen already in this video. We did buy a my friend found me a puppy training book, so I've been reading that and just really trying. She's spoiled already, I think, though, because you know, it turns out that I am a dog person. I knew I was. I have all the reasons why I haven't had an animal in years and years and years. It's not because they're a lot of work, but they are a lot of work. Like, she can't be left alone. And so Jordan is at a sleepover. Steve went to a movie, and I'm here with the pup. So normally I could run out and do whatever, but I'm going to be here with her because she cannot be left alone yet. Anyway, I mean, it's so different from the way I grew up. Excuse me. Hold on. So it's completely different from the way I grew up. She just got up and came and sat by me. She's like right under my legs. We did not do all of this. I had dogs most of my life up until probably like my first year of high school. And then, so that's not most of my life now, but I'm saying growing up, we had animals. And I had dogs, but I also had cats. I've had 3 cats, and I think we've had like, how many dogs? I can remember we had a dog named Trixie. We had a dog named Sugarfoot. We had a dog named Caesar, and then I had a dog named BJ. His name was Buford Johnson, but we called him BJ. And but my uncle ended up taking, I think BJ was my last dog, but he ended up going to my uncle. And anyway, Caesar was really my last dog that I had, where, anyway, we just did not pamper them. I mean, and this is not even pampering. What we're doing for this dog is what you're supposed to do for dogs. We didn't do any of that. My dogs pretty much were feral. Like, they ate at home, but they ran the streets. It was like a whole different time. And like, when I was growing up, a vet couldn't even really make a living where I grew up at. However, they make a real good living now because this is California. And honestly, I think I'm a true Californian now that I have an animal. Anyway, let me get to what I came here for. I came to talk to y'all about Britt Marie Was Here. I did finish this book the other day, and it was another excellent Bachman book. I thoroughly enjoyed this story about Britt Marie, who was a woman who was at a point in her life where something happened and everything changed for her. And she is basically about, I think, her metamorphosis. She goes from being a person who, for her entire life, and she's 63 when we meet her, she has lived for everybody else. She lived for her, in the shadow of her sister. Then she lived, you know, basically for her mom. She then lived for her husband, and she comes to this point in her life where there's no one else for her to live for, and she makes a drastic decision to take a position in a small town called Borg. And she is a hoot of a character. She is like a complicated I can't even think of a good word. She's definitely like a kindly, curmudgeon-y kind of woman, very a stickler for all the things that she thinks are important, and she's battling to be someone who can mesh in this new community. So you get a lot, as in all of Bachman's books, you get so much of the thought process that's going on with these main characters. And anyway, it's basically about Britt Marie's impact on this new community and how she finally gets to the point where she starts to live for herself. It is fantastic. Highly recommend. I absolutely loved it. 5-star read for me. I think Bachman is just going to be a 5-star read, 5-star kind of author for me. I will continue to my journey through his entire catalog for this next month. I think I know which book I'm gonna read. I'll talk about that when we start it. But now, as far as my July TBR, I am 3 books of 8 that I said I was gonna read this month. I think I put 1 book on possibility, so if I think I can get through all 7 because I'm going on vacation, so I will have a lot of time. I'm actually on vacation. Friday was my last day of work, and if the puppy is really taking up a lot of my attention, so I probably will be further. I have started my next book. I'll show you that in the next clip, and hopefully I'll show you some crochet. But I just wanted to come in real quick, and it hasn't been that quick, to talk about Britt Marie was here, and again to highly recommend this book. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video or the next clip. Peace. Everybody, we are going to end this vlog, this crafty vlog out. It is the last one before our vacation. Again, by the time you see this, we'll probably be back home by the time you actually see this particular video. Anyway, let me show you. I did get 2 things finished. I had to do it while Bella was sleeping, but I got it done. So the first thing I finished today is the goldfish cracker. Can you guys see it? All done, all complete. For all of them, you just embroider everything, and you just go for the eyes and the smile. You just do 1 shade darker than the actual yarn you use for the piece. Now, took me several days to get this done, but not because it takes that long, but because I just wasn't working on it once the puppy showed up. But today I picked it up and got it done. So we got the goldfish cracker all done. Definitely making more. Can you hand me my phone? Let me tell y'all who this pattern is by. Let's see. This pattern, and it will be linked down below. Let's see here. So this pattern is from Cuddle Roo Shop, and it is called Colorful Goldfish Crackers Crochet Pattern, and I have shown it to you guys before, but that's them. And I made a yellow one. I do plan to make at least a couple more of those. I think they'll be really fun on my booth when I do a craft fair in the fall. That's the plan. We've already, by the way, Vicky from Gotcha Hooked and our hope is to be able to do the craft show that we did a couple of years ago, the one that was like wildly successful. That's the one we are hoping to do again. They didn't do it last year, but they are coming back this year, and so we are very excited. Application sent. We are just waiting to be confirmed, so let's hope we get to do it. Let's pray we get to do it. All right, so anyway, I think I'm gonna make at least I would love to make them in all of those colors, and I think I probably have the yarn for every one of those colors. For sure, I have the orange, I have a green, I have a purple and a red, so I can do it. Okay, so that's what I did, and then I did another axolotl using, oh, and this is blanket yarn. I think that this yarn is from the Brights line, and I don't know what it's called. And then I actually think this, the darker color, is actually School Bus. I think that's my guess. Now, I had the School Bus working on a blanket yarn axolotl. I should have brought the other axolotls over in another video. I will show you how different, how big this one is comparatively. But here is my next axolotl. I am still struggling with these gills, and I know that Rel from the Dabbling Hook did comment and say she struggled with these as well. And today I happen to be watching another girl whose video I will link. Let me tell you her name. She's a YouTuber, and she does a lot of markets. Her name is Karis, but let me see, what's her name? Is this her? I don't think this is. Let me see, I think, hold on, let's see. Let me see if this is Note. That's not her. Sorry, I was watching all kind of people today while I was trying to watch the puppy. And, okay, it's this girl, her name is, it's called Raining Charms. It's the name of her channel, and she did an axolotl that she didn't really say what the pattern was, and I didn't look in her description box, or I didn't look there to find it, but it looked awfully lot like this one, and she struggled with it too. I believe that I added an extra round on the body for this one somewhere down here. I think I did when we got down to when we were at 18. I think I did a round of 18 that didn't need to be done. And yeah, so the gills are still curling, but overall it's a cute pattern. I just have a really hard time with the gills, but you know, it's cute and it's done. So that's it for this vlog. We managed to get a couple of crochet projects done. You saw the footage from my girls trip. You know I didn't crochet at all. I didn't even break out. I did take the yarn with me, never touched it. The conversation was great. We just had a wonderful time at 2 different bookstores, all the places that we had dinner, and even when we were in the room at night. I mean, we just chatted and chatted and chatted. The 3 of us who went are super compatible when it comes to traveling together. We just had a blast. And so I think that's it. That's all for this crafty vlog. Were these my only 2 projects? Did I show you any more? I think this is it. I think I only got 2 projects done for this vlog, but I did finish 1 book, and let me tell you what book I've already started. Hold on. So in this one, talking about Normal People from Sally Rooney. This book was an Obama, one of his, he does reading list a couple times a year. I think at the end of the year, he does his books for the year. In the summer, he does his summer reading list, which we are waiting for. It should be coming out before this month is over. But I looked at a list of all of like 100 plus of the books that he has recommended over time, and this book I pulled from that list. Now, I heard some booktubers didn't really like this, and it is, I am not even halfway through, but I'm over a page 100, and it's like, it's less than 300 pages, I think. Yeah, it's like 287 pages, and so I'm like maybe page 110 right now, and it's basically about 2 people. They meet in high school. They have a complicated relationship. His mother is the housekeeper, not the housekeeper, but she comes in and cleans a couple times a week at her home. So she's super rich, he's super not, and they become friends because of his mother. He picks his mother up every day and brings her home from work, from cleaning the female main character's house. And so they end up chatting, they end up having conversation, and they really end up becoming friends. But in school, he's super popular and she is not. Now, they are about seniors in high school. This one is set in Ireland, and so I think they are seniors in high school getting ready for university. And so yeah, they have this whole relationship that is just, they try to keep between the two of them. And at school, they never really acknowledge each other. And so basically, I'm at the point now where they've graduated from high school and they've started college. And what's interesting about this book is that their roles switch. She becomes super popular in college, and he's like lost because he's actually super shy. And because nobody knows him, you know, nobody gets to know him. He's not that kind of person. He didn't have to do that in high school because he was played on, I think, the rugby team or the soccer team. And so people knew who he was. He didn't have to make a whole lot of effort. He's a good looking guy, but he got to college and he's shy and he's super bookish, super cerebral, and they run into each other again. And they have they have an interesting thing happen in high school between the two of them that sort of rips them apart before they graduate. But then they come back together, meet up again, and become friends again when they're in college because they went to the same one. Anyway, I'm at that point, and it's really kind of like just kind of a meandering story through their relationship, watching them mature and seeing where their relationship is going to go. Initially, they're friends, basically friends with benefits, but we're gonna see if that's how it stays, because I think inside of the two characters, they actually do really, really like each other. But it's complicated, right? She's super rich, so now, again, she's popular, but he's not rich. He's a hardworking guy. He's super smart, gets the top grades all the time, even in college, but they're not on the same level socially. So let's see where this goes, and then we'll sum it up. But that's what I'm reading right now. Okay, we're going to end it up for real here. I will talk back to you guys soon. I will see you in the next crafty reading vlog. Until we meet again, keep it crafty. Bye. Oh, Thompson's Reading. By now, a new episode is up. We just recorded it tonight, so check it out.